Shasha's Gist Factory, your entertainment gist galore.
A lot is really going on when it comes to political antics and all of that, no two ways. But then again, since we're speaking of politics, well, Ghanaian actor, also an agriculturalist, now come a politician in the person of Dumelo, who of course was rallying to be voted for as the MP for the constituency, that is the Ayawaso West Wagon. But well, we can't tell if he's really, going to get it because it's very tensions on social media. And speaking of it being tensions on social media, well, John Dumelo is in hot waters. In fact, he is in heated flames on the basis that, well, just about some few days ago, he made an appearance at TV3's, Community Watch program, and he made some denigrating conversation about the current, MP for Ayawaso West Wagon in the person of Lydia Alhassan, aka Lydia. And according to, John Dumelo, this is what he said that has caused a lot of controversies on social media. So take a listen to what he said. Just about last night, John literally made a statement to Lydia Alhassan stating that, well, she actually killed her husband. Hey, serious? Oh, I'll get a video and play to you in time. But you see, in as much as this conversation is very polemical on social media, we all know that, Lydia is the current MP for Ayawaso West Wagon and all of that. But like we said, he made an appearance at TV3, and per what warranted that statement had to do with some NPP, aspirants and, politicians that came at John Dumelo stated that he also had a hand in the death of his mother. John Dumelo's mom is dead, right? So they were coming at him that, well, he had a hand in the death of his mother, and that is why now he's fighting for political, stance and all of that. Like, the thing really got to the heart of the guy. And also warranted him to make those denigrating conversation about Alhassan, stating that, well, if you guys are coming at me about the V8 conversation and all of that, then Alhassan, who is also the current MP for Ayawaso Wagon, he's the one that killed the husband. And people are like, oh, why would you say this in the long run? Like, no, do you even have evidence to what you say? Like, is it that factual? And people are literally coming at this guy. But then again, like we said, you see, we're humans and we are prone to make flaws. Like, we are humans and we can make anything in that sort. So if he made that statement, he made it in the heated moment because at the back of that, you guys came at him. And that is why he also made that statement. But I feel like at the end of it, he even felt remorseful of what he said. So just there was a few hours on social media, he took to his platform on Twitter, literally, and this is what he had to address to the conversation. Take a look at this too. Is by John Dumelo on social media. He was apologizing to the public, and John Dumelo stated that, well, a public apology. I apologize and unreservedly retract my previous comments. I extend my sincere and unconditional apologies to Honorable Lydia Alhassan for my remarks during the media general public engagement, that is the community manifesto, concerning the death of her husband. To everyone who knows me, both in my private life and my political activities, it is clear that those statements do not reflect my values or what I stand for. My comments were in response to personal attacks by supporters of the Honorable Minister, including false allegations regarding my mother's death. However, I recognize that my reactions was inappropriate. I want to assure the people of Ayawaso West Wagon of my full commitment to the development and progress of our constituency. I sincerely apologize and retract my statement. So that is John Dumelo in there apologizing for the odious, that terrible and abysmal conversation that was hovering about him and Lydia Force. Lydia Force and every day because we're entertainment, right? So Lydia Alhassan, but like I said, you see, in the heated moments, that warranted what he said. But at the end of the day, he felt remorseful and he has come to apologize. Ghanaians should just let this slide because he didn't mean to say that. But you see, just like we say, when you're a public figure, these are some of the prices you pay to be in the public space because people will come at you, like things that you're not even ready for. They will come like it's crazy. So you guys should let the guy, take it easy on him because he has come to apologize. What else do you expect? But just like I'm getting sentimental on this conversation, well, social media also had a lot to say. So let's take a look at some of the reactions too on social media. All right, so according to Alvaro, well, he stated that the apology is sincere and generally well worded, but it could be slightly more formal and focused on the apology without appearing defensive. The clarity and the tone are strong, but minor adjustments could enhance its impact. Well, that is just sentiment. That makes sense too. So according to Ajemfra, well, this statement by John could cost him the upcoming election. Exactly, like I said, because you are contesting. You've not even won yet, and you make it a statement. People will use, like, they'll chance on this and use it against you. You get a point? All right, so according to One Nation, he also stated that this is a very childish statement, but you can't blame him too much. Of course you can't, because he was agitated at that point. Ghanaians have been in his nerves so long, and he's also desperate for power. We wish him and Lydia all the best. Exactly. So Mark Money also stated stated that that's how it feels when you come face to face with the people. He could just have ignored and focused on his message. Way below the belt, Charlie. Well, yeah, way below the belt anyways. But Eric White also stated that if we accept your apology today, what apologies we will accept tomorrow? Do you understand this statement? If you don't understand, go and ask Baumia. He will explain to you because he was asked by Benjamin did that. But I say if I should do everything today, what I go do for you tomorrow? We want everything today. We can't tell the future. We don't even know what the future was for us. So we want it today. But that is what is trending with the conversation of John Dumelo and the current MP for Ayawa so what was constituency, the person of Lydia precisely. But whatever it is, like I once said, please let the guy breathe because he's going through a lot.